GoFundMe, DeCastro humiliated by LIA. The string of losses keep piling up for Jose Chile DeCastro. Once describing himself as the best fundraiser in the world, he's now gone 4 days without a donation to his crowdsourcing campaigns and lost Monday to Sean Paul, Long Island Audit's Riaz. Riaz's Support the Fight Against Tyranny and Corruption campaign pulled in $50 to take the win on Monday, followed closely by her own ongoing expenses fund with a $35 take. Our second place showing, and any showing at all, effectively crushing our dreams of multiple days of goose eggs, as we're both pleasantly surprised by donations and soul-crushingly depressed about having to continue to write this very column. But at least we're not Chile DeCastro. DeCastro's Legal Defense Fund crime scene tape illegal arrest campaign hasn't had a donation in 2 months and stands at $2,315 out of its $30,000 goal and an 8% completion rate. This was the campaign that was supposed to be funding his high-powered lawyer for his upcoming trial in Las Vegas for obstructing an officer. No, not that one, the other one. This is the one where he was out and alone on the streets of Vegas in February of this year and decided to walk under some crime scene tape and confront police officers who were investigating a fatal traffic accident. That's his worst campaign, but they're all bad in their own ways. His lawyer fund only, all dollars go to lawyers campaign, sits at $20,922 out of a $25,000 goal and 85% completion rate. It hasn't had a donation in the past 8 days. This fund was originally set to raise money to fulfill his promise to Garrett Press with Ranker Van Nett to pay his legal bills. DeCastro has no choice about that promise as he stupidly signed a contract to cover the expenses. But this campaign later evolved into every dime going to DeCastro's own legal defenses. DeCastro's Legal Aid Fund donation fund helped People Fund again, which had the original purpose to help others with legal needs before being converted into a straight put money into my own pocket fundraiser, is stuck at $27,015 out of a $35,000 goal and hasn't seen a donation in 4 days. Rounding things out, his newest fund, Justice for All Legal Battle for Accountability, hasn't had a donation in 4 days and is stuck at $4,508 out of a $100,000 goal. DeCastro launched this campaign when he was released from jail and promised that every person who donated would be invited to a party and have a hotel room purchased for them with the money he would get from the 7-figure payout from the lawsuit he was filing against Nevada once he reached the $100,000 goal. Well, it looks like the 56 people who donated won't get their chance to party with DeCastro anytime soon. The fund is concerning because it started so strongly and immediately fizzled as DeCastro squandered all the goodwill he had in his return and is not connecting with his donors. DeCastro recently claimed that he put out roughly $70,000 in legal fees this year, with $17,000 coming out of his own pocket. The remaining $53,000 came from his donors, either through crowdsourcing or direct donations. He's made $54,760 from his GoFundMe campaigns, more than likely $52,000 after GoFundMe takes its cut, which was roughly the money he needed to cover his legal bills. But that was for his existing legal bills. He still has to pay his attorney in Maryland to fight the upcoming Cullen Project Constitution Campbell harassment case. He still must pay another $10,000 to his lawyer in his ongoing Las Vegas city obstruction case. He still is paying Michael Mee for his ongoing federal civil rights lawsuit against the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. We're not even getting to the $100,000 he claims he needs before hiring the best civil rights lawyer for his wrongful arrest, wrongful conviction case against the state of Nevada. Any cases against the corrupt Justice of the Peace Ann Zimmerman. Plus, he still owes $30,000 to Press with Ranker's attorney for a contract he signed earlier in the year. DeCastro hasn't live-streamed in 2 days. He's made a handful of trifold and 5A cop card sales in the time he's been on the air since getting out of jail, matching the sales with special donations and giveaways. We'd estimate he made $500 to $1,000 in actual on-air sales since returning. We know Social Blade projects his YouTube monthly earnings to be between $3,600 and $57,600 a month, so maybe we're wrong and he's rolling in cash because he just got paid by YouTube. But something else tells us that with the suspicious views and short views, those earnings are on the low side. He wouldn't need to crowdsource for $100,000 to buy a lawyer if he was making $57,600 a month. Food for thought as we go into another day.